What's up, everybody? This is B, and you're listening to No Party but B and J.
And I'm Justin. We're digging into the question everybody's thinking, but nobody is asking out loud. Who are these people in power really working for?
Because from where we sit, looks like the people doing the talking ain't the ones doing the hurting. And somebody's lining their own pockets while the rest of us are juggling bills.
The NRA spent over $10 million in election money last cycle and another couple million in lobbying this year. Tennessee lost more than 1,500 people to gun deaths in 2023, and guns are now the #1 killers of kids in our state.
And yet we can't get basic background checks passed. You got to ask, is this about the public safety or profit safety? Because every time a bill dies in committee, the NRA smiles and manufacturers cash out.
Right? Hospitals and police see the cost, but Congress sees campaign checks.
So I ask it plain, are they working for the people or just lining their own pockets? We keep hearing drug prices are coming down, but why are big pharma profits still up? These companies gave over $16 million to politicians in just 1 year.
And don't forget about those PBMs, the middlemen that decide what your insurance covers. They control almost 70% of specialty drug sales and mark them up before you ever see the price.
They brag about the $35 insulin cap for Medicare, but if you ain't on Medicare, you're still paying the top dollar at the counter.
That's just the game, B. Headlines for voters, profits for donors. So again, working for us or lining their own pockets.
Lining their pockets.
They talk about clean energy like it's a mission from God. But look at the money. Worldwide, fossil fuel subsidies hit $620 billion last year, while clean energy support was around $70 billion.
Exactly. When policy rolls back coal limits, emission jump, and utilities get fatter. We get higher bills and hotter summers.
So tell me, is this about the planet or is this about profit?
Sounds like another case of green talk. Green money and black soot for the rest of us. And yeah, they're lining their own pockets. When two giant hospital chains merge, they say it's about efficiency. But you know what gets efficiency? The profits.
Exactly. Premiums go up, choices go down. And if you're in a small town like Gallatin or Hartsville, you're driving miles farther because the local clinic is closed.
Insurance companies donate to the same people writing the laws about insurance. That's like the referee taking money from the team.
Affordable care for who? Because it's not looking affordable to the patient.
Another one for the list, working for us or lining their pockets.
Private detention companies like CEO Group and Core Civic just added over 6,000 new beds for ICE this year. That's not reform, that's expansion.
They even landed a $1 billion federal contract to keep people locked up. The more bodies they hold, the more money that they make.
And those same tactics used on immigrants are spilling into our own communities. ICE raids and the National Guard in our streets? For what?
Exactly. If the president ain't protecting us, if the media ain't, if the constituents feel like it ain't, who is? Because the contract sure ain't protecting the people.
Our founding fathers thought they built a system of checks and balances. They didn't plan for the leader who doesn't care about the Constitution or the people.
Maybe the balance should have been equal seats for Republicans, Democrats, and independents, so nobody owns the table. Right now, the balance is gone. That's why we've got chaos. Power ain't checked, it's cashed. And the people get left with the receipt.
So let's call it what it is. Not checks, not balances, but cash for balances. Every issue we just hit, guns, healthcare, energy, immigration, somebody has gotten paid.
And it wasn't the teachers, the nurses, the patients, or the workers. It was the donors and the deal makers.
So the next time you hear a politician say, I'm working for you, look at their donor list and their voting record.
Because if their pockets are full and yours ain't, you already know who they're working for. And it ain't us.
It's not us right now.
No. We're not against any party. We're against being played. And I think we've been being played.
All you have to do, B, is follow the money, demand the receipts. That's how we're going to find the truth.
I'm B.
And I'm J. And this has been No Party with B and J.
What's up, everybody? Gather round, let's ignite. It's the sensible thinker shining true tonight. With your host, Brenda and Justin in the middle.